What's going on, Warriors? Welcome back to another episode of Reaching Recovery. I'm your host, Baron, and tonight we're going to focus on shifting our perspective on the discard phase. Now, initially, when you go through the discard phase, there's a lot of heartache, confusion. You don't know what happened to you. And all those promises that you had for the future with the narc have just been shattered. And not just shattered regularly, it was shattered in the most spectacularly devious fashion, which is what the narcissist cater towards, to cause as much pain as they possibly can. But I need you to shift your thinking, because it's not really a bad thing. Now, what can happen if you go through a discard and you don't get the right information, you don't seek therapy, or you don't get the information about what you've been through was a toxic/narcissistic relationship, then yeah, that confusion is going to set in deep. I know from experience. I did it twice. First time, I didn't get the right information. I didn't go to therapy. I just muscled through it. And I healed, but the healing was extended. It took me a longer time to do. And because I didn't have the information, when I did heal and I was whole and recovered, the Hoover happened and I was none the wiser and I fell for it. It didn't take till the second time around, when the discard happened, that I got the information on narcissism and it started to shift my perspective. Now, it still wasn't easy. And like many of y'all out there, it's still not going to be easy. It's still going to hurt. That's part of the process. But when you get the information, there's purpose in that pain. See, now the pain is shifting you towards understanding what happened so that you can understand fully after you heal and not go through it again. Not only will you not go through it again, but you can teach your friends, siblings, your children to avoid those type of people in the future. See, what happens in a toxic/narcissistic relationship that makes it feel like a prison is that they slowly indoctrinate you into that abuse. So they hit you hot and heavy with the love bomb to get you addicted at first. And then they slowly pull that back away from you. And as they slowly pull that back away from you, they're slowly incorporating the abuse. And before you know it, it's like your mind gets institutionalized. You don't have physical walls, physical bars, but what's happening is that their words, their lies, their deceit and their manipulation, that's the thing that it starts to, the confusion makes you docile, makes you easier to control. It makes you more submissive for you to sit in that cell. Now, their abuse, their maltreatment, just the complete opposite of what they did for you with a love bomb, those are the actual bars. Those are the manifestation of the bars of that cell that keep you held in place. So you have those two things happening to you on a mental, emotional, and spiritual level. But the discard is the key. The discard is the key to your freedom. See, when you go through the discard phase the right way, it's like a great awakening. Because it's still going to hurt, don't get me wrong. But now you're getting the information that lets you know that the thing you were in before was nowhere close to what a healthy relationship looks like. That narcissist has your mind all twisted and distorted and focused on worldly things, while they perverted your power over your own life to get you to stay in their mental jail cell. So when you start to understand that, then you'll start to understand that, hey, not only am I free from that narcissist, but any narcissist that comes after, they don't stand a chance. You'll understand that those narcissists, those toxic people, don't have anything to offer in the first place. Not only do they not have anything to offer, they get progressively worse as you stay with them. You know firsthand. Look, the narcissist is so sick and they so enjoy doing what they do. If you catch them lying on one level, let's say you saw something in their phone, well, what they'll start doing next time, they'll say whatever they got to say to appease you. And then next time, they'll download some secret apps. Like, hey, I learned to be a better liar from this point forward. You find those secret apps, again, they'll say whatever they got to say, do whatever they got to do to appease you. Then the next step up, they'll get a whole separate phone to go do their dirt. You mess around and go through another cycle and find that separate phone, they'll be out there doing smoke signals. It don't stop. With them, they just continually progress to be worse and worse. And you understand that after you go through the discard phase properly. So not only, you don't even desire those type of people anymore. It don't matter how attractive they are. It don't matter how much money they have. I don't care what the circumstance, how big the house is, how big the car is, how ripped the abs are, how fine she look. It don't matter. If you have those narcissistic and toxic traits, after you've gone through it yourself and you learn properly, you won't fool with it anymore. Here's the thing, you ain't gonna fool for those worldly devices, those deceit, lies, and manipulation that they use on you in order to imprison you with pretty much put shackles on you without putting shackles on you. You won't fall for it again. Now, I know we're getting to that point. We're getting to that point when some of y'all like, I need some backup. I know you say you done been through it for a while with a narcissist, but I don't know. I need to hear something a little bit more. You know where I like to go. So tonight, our backup is going to be short, but powerful. We're going into Romans 12:2. And Romans 12:2 reads, and do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. That's pretty much what you're going to go through after you finish your awakening phase. Whether you're spiritual or not. Whether you're spiritual, whether you believe it or not, that's what you're going to go through. Because you'll understand that conforming to the world, that conforming to their worldly devices of lying, deceit, manipulation, abuse, you'll steer clear of that from here on out. You'll have a renewing of your mind and an understanding of what the perfect will should be in your life. I mean, it all falls together. Like I said, whether you're a believer or not. That's why you got to get the information and go through that discard phase properly and shift your perspective on the discard phase. I don't know what stage you're at, but if you're watching videos like this and content like this, you're already on the up and up. You're already getting the information. And I can pretty much guess, if you watching stuff like this, a lot of it is resonating with you because a lot of it is similar to what you've been through. So take in the knowledge, keep moving on your healing journey, renew your mind, and start moving into a better life. Perfect will. With that, I'm gonna cut it for the night. I wish y'all the best. I thank you for allowing me to fellowship with you. I love you, and peace.